Okay, somebody take over base. Okay, we're checking the intersections up there, and we're going.
Did anybody know?
Yeah.
I think we're going to go check that.
Hi. So what do you want the rest of? Well, that's when I called you, or called Terry, and then you and I talked about the center of it. And then so she duplicated that with a little more work in here, with a little more interest to maybe right about here.
But
Here, let me shrink it up.
okay, so where we're at is over here, but where they lost it is over here. So that's exactly where we're going.
No.
Yes. No.
No, that's that way. Where they lost it is behind. It's behind us. We're going.
All right, can you say and spell your name for us?
Brianna Wallace, it's B-R-I-A-N-N-A, Wallace, W-A-L-L-A-C-E.
And can you give us your father's name as well?
Dennis Guthaus, D-E-N-N-I-S, G-U-T-H-A-U-S.
And how old is he?
He's 59.
59. When was the last time you saw him?
He was last seen this morning by my youngest sister around 6:20 a.m. before leaving for school.
And do you know where he was heading to or possibly heading to?
He was staying at home, and then we last heard from neighbors that he was seen walking our dog at the top of the street.
Okay. And do you know what he was wearing when he was last seen?
This morning he was still in his pajamas, but the neighbor recalls him wearing a light buttoned up t-shirt and dark shorts.
And does he have any medical conditions?
Yes, he does. He has Parkinson's disease and MSA.
And how old was he again?
59 years old.
59. And he was last seen, I'm assuming, heading, what would that be, east on Van Buren?
It was actually, we've got source that he was last seen at the AM PM in Arco on Alta Vista and Van Buren.
All right. And just for our viewers, what has transpired since he's been missing? I noticed that we have some search and rescues here with some dogs. I'm assuming that they're bloodhounds. I'm assuming Riverside PD has been contacted. Can you tell us a little bit about the information that you've been provided?
The PD showed up around 3:30 this afternoon. Once we got wind, we found out around 3:15 what had happened. We contacted the police. They came right away, and we've been searching. We've had multiple neighbors come out and help, and since then the police department's called in the bloodhounds to track down his scent to see where he may have wandered off to.
And have they updated you on any search area that they've already completed?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Have they updated you on any search area that they have already completed?
It sounds like they've gone a couple streets backward and then up into the hills going towards the water tower, yes, and then now they're expanding outward.
Perfect. And do you have a picture of your father by chance?
We do. This is what Dennis looks like currently. He may be holding his head quite a bit lower. He doesn't have the neck. Okay. So the bloodhounds have been checking the surrounding neighborhoods just to see if they can pick up the scent, and that's kind of where we are at right now. They have the helicopters out and shining the lights down where they're searching, so hopefully we'll find something soon.
And is there a number that anybody can contact you, or do you want them to contact the police department?
Contact the local police department, the non-emergency line. The number is 951-354-2007.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much.
Oh, can I also
Yeah.
add one thing? His posture is really bad, and the way he walks is really shuffled and looks almost as if he were disoriented or drunk or on something drug-wise, and he's not. He's just has the Parkinson's disorder and the MSA, so that combined just makes him very weak.
Perfect. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know.
One.
My name is Denise Guthaus. It's D-E-N-I-S-E. And this is a picture of my husband. He's been missing for 24 hours, over 24 hours. And we're hoping that people maybe have seen him walking around. He has some very distinguishing features as far as his posture. His posture is very hunched over. So, and he's been missing, like I said, for over 24 hours. He's without medication, assuming he's been without food or drink. He went out to take the dog for a walk, and the dog came back, and he was not with him. And we're very concerned. He has some balance issues. He has some vision issues. He is mentally capable of understanding people. I'm not sure, he may be dehydrated at this point, so we're not sure what his facilities are at that point. But he's been without his medication for over 24 hours. His side effects of not being on his medication may appear very disoriented, possibly on some substance or alcohol. It may appear that way, but he is not. He may give you the impression that he doesn't understand you because of his Parkinson's-ism. He doesn't have the typical Parkinson's where his hands are shaky. He does shuffle his feet. Normally walks with his hands behind his back or in his pockets, but he should be in the Riverside area somewhere. If you've seen him, please contact the 911 or the Riverside police number on the flyer. So please, if you can do anything, if you've seen him, even if you think you've seen him, please contact them and let them know. We're very concerned about him, very worried about him. It's been one night that he's been gone already, and we're quickly approaching another evening without him. We've had helicopters looking for him. We've had a task force of over 100 volunteers working for him, and we can use as many volunteers as we can get. We're meeting right now at Miller Middle School in Riverside in the parking lot, so if you can help, please come out and volunteer to help. We'll be showing posters, some signs with his pictures on Van Buren very soon. If you see him, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, look in your backyards. He may have wandered into somebody's backyard. If you have a hill, look down at the bottom of the hill. He may have fallen. please do your best and just keep an eye out for him because we want to find him. We want to thank all the volunteers that have come out so far. We've had over 100 volunteers that are continuing to search for him. We've had donations from the local 7-Eleven on Washington and Van Buren. We appreciate everything that they've donated for the volunteers. What else? I forgot. Come out from a volunteer task force and really had no leads based upon that. He typically walks the dog around our neighborhood, but there have been some unofficial sightings, but the last one was yesterday around 4 o'clock, so no one's really seen him since then. So again, we appreciate people that have come out already and would appreciate any more help that can happen. We're trying to work with San Bernardino Sheriff's Department also, and the helicopters from RPD have been assisting us also. And I forgot. I don't know.
I'm really surprised he didn't walk this field. This has been wonderful, because he only lives.
Take care.
He just...
Right up in the basin.
People stopped us a couple years ago.
sort of thing.
You're still daddy's girl, but
Yeah,
that's not how we live.
I'm a realist. I would be afraid to drive like that. I was listening to a proceedings on CHP.
You know, both of her parents are plant biologists, and,
Okay.
and so you know, there's like plants growing in her fridge. You come over to my house, my dad's like cleaning a gun, and he's like, "Oh, hi, Sonia." Just the difference between our parents.